Greetings, this is Berto. So I recorded this entire episode of Universim, the pre-alpha version. It's a demo, 20 minutes, and I recorded the whole thing, and then at the end of it, I realized my microphone was unplugged. So I thought maybe I would just re-record the episode, but I thought, nope. No, I recorded it, and so we're going to do a commentary over this episode. So yeah, that's the pre-alpha. It's a wonderful game. Obviously, this is not what the final version will be. It only takes place in the Stone Age right now. The demo runs for 20 minutes. So I start with the tutorial, and this is our planet. This is planet Berto. It's a beautiful planet. And we're just learning how to move around right now. I'm sure I'm saying something witty in the game. I mean, how could I not be? We're learning about the weather. This is a really cool feature, actually. It allows you to see, what the temperature is in various areas of the planet, so you can kind of guess where would be a good spot. Obviously, green would be better for your people. You want them to be somewhere good, and then you look at the wind, which is something I've never seen in a game before, and I thought that was really cool. So we are going to place our epicenter, and that's where we placed it, right by the water. I thought it'd be really cool to be that in that area. It looks nice, and then I'm just figuring out what it means, like where I'm supposed to click to see the epicenter here, and I figured it out. It was down in the corner there. And there we are. There's our nuggets. There's everybody. Looks like there's a mammoth walking through. And so we're learning right now how to assign workers to various things. There's builders and food gatherers, lumberjacks, miners, that kind of thing. So we're going to assign a worker for lumber and a worker for mining here. You have 2 total workers. And I'm just figuring things out, it seems. There we go. Come on, Baird. Click next. Okay, click apply. There we go. So there's our little civilization. And everybody, Ilu and Alohi or something like that. And we're working away to build this wonderful little civilization. What we have to do is gather a lot of wood and stone right now because we want to be able to build our hut. I like how it shows, what they're eating, what it is they do, their stats. Are they happy? What's going on? Are they intelligent? Where would they best be used in our little civilization? So we can see up in the corner, the left-hand corner at the top, it shows how big our population is. We have 2 people. And we're mining away. And Ilu looks over and says, "How you doing?" And I think it's around here. We're pretty close. Things start to get a bit more adult. Okay, so now we can assign a builder. A builder makes our huts. I love the weather aspect of this game as well. I think that's really cool. So just, we have to have more food for our little nuggets so that they can survive. Breaking open some rocks, chopping down some trees. And here we are. They're going to go mate now. They're going to go in that little hut, and if that little bunch of rocks is a rockin', don't Come and knock and do a little dance. That's nice. And we have 2 new babies in our little wonderful civilization, I guess. I'm a big nugget now. So now they've already grown up. And now obviously that is faster than it would be in the regular game, but because this is a shorter pre-alpha, we just get to see them grow up immediately. Almost immediately. I think I'm just reading this out right now. Okay, so now we can assign more workers. And we assign those 2 right there. They're going to chop wood and mine for us. I think we have somebody gathering food, and we have somebody who is building as well. I think it's around now I start to realize that one of them's kind of wandered off somewhere, and I have no idea where he is. But now I see he actually wandered off to the north. I don't know what he's doing up there. I have no idea, actually. But I saw him walk off. Or her, whoever it might be. But yeah, I'm like, where the hell is this other person? We have 4, but I only see 3. Are they building something up there? Like, what's going on? Oh, and yes. Yeah, so we're looking at the Nugget stats right now, and then I'm trying to figure out why I can't mouse over each stat to see more about what it does. But then I realized that, you know, this is the pre-alpha, so some things aren't quite in place yet. Yeah, I'm kind of mousing over, like, what's going on? And then the winter came. Look how cold it is. 0 degrees. I assume that's Celsius? Yeah, it is Celsius. -1 Celsius. That's what it was where I live this morning, actually. I think -1 Celsius. And then people are getting hungry, and I'm beginning to realize I have to get some people gathering some food. You know, it looks like they have food there, don't they? Oh, that was my... Oh, okay, phone. That was my phone going off. Just looking at some emails here I got. Okay. So then it looks like winter's passing. Oh, and then the one person wants babies. And everybody wanders off. And then... Oh yeah, they're mating. That's right. And I'm like, aren't you brother and sister? Like, oh no, that was the parents. But then the brother and sister who were born, and this is where it got weird, because all 4 go into the hut, and then all 4 have sex. Like this brother and sister, and the parents are, I don't know what's going on, but like they all, wow, this is so much better with 2 people. We should do that again sometime. I remember I was laughing pretty hard at this, actually, because it just seemed really weird that this was happening. I mean, I know there's only 4 people on the planet, you're going to get close, but... I don't know. Seemed a little odd to me. And we're just adjusting our worker duties. You can see over in the right there we have a hut being built. You see the 4 posts, so that's being put together right now. And I think some people are hungry. So we have 4 people right now on our planet. Obviously that's... Oh no, it's 4 adults, 2 children. I thought being an adult would be fun. Boy, was I wrong. They both feel that way. Well, get over it. And now we have 6 adults. And there's our little, kind of the scaffolding. I thought that was the hut, but I guess it's the scaffolding. So I remember going up here, I was taking some pictures, because I thought it looked really nice like that. But he's just working on the hut right now. The scaffolding kind of is around it, and then suddenly the hut itself will appear. There it is, see? And now we can actually start researching technology, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is our research tree. It shows us just the different like awareness, what we can research, stockpiling. There's a wide variety of different things we can research. The wheel, shelving, agriculture, more or less, you know, your standard research type tree, like you see in Civilization and other games like that. I was really intrigued by the god name and being able to change it so that it's like Beardo or something like that. Because, I mean, I already think of myself as a god, so why not make these people think the same thing? So I think we researched storage. We clicked. I started clicking over there because I'm like, is that the research? And, and Chatano was feeling frisky. So one thing I learned is these nuggets, they have sex a lot. It happens quite a bit. That hut is often, and I'm not joking, literally rocking. I think I was doing some pictures here too. 13 degrees, we have 2 more workers, so I assigned one. Did I assign one to be a builder? I think I did one for, yeah, food, that's what I thought. And then one for chopping wood. Oh, see, now there's rocking, there's hearts. There's a whole lot going on in that hut right now. And I just like the look of the world. Like it's not huge, but it just looks cool, you know? I love the clouds, the storms, the mountains, the water. It all looks fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the alpha version of the game, which I'm guessing is going to be out pretty quick. I think it said fall. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So I saw somebody was exhausted, so I'm like, oh, well, we better get some builders ready here. So I think I was trying to figure out which I wanted to do, and that's what I did. I made another hut builder, and I went back and I'm like, wait, do I want to do that? And nope. I'm beginning to notice that people are very hungry as well. And then I realized storage was complete, so now we're going to research something else. And I was like, what should I research? And I think I researched not the wheel, not shelving, but the other one. Agriculture, that's right. And we can see that, you know, it actually takes wood and stone to do this research too, which I didn't actually realize when I was doing it, but I know that now. And that's why I wasn't able to finish the second hut that's over on the left there, because I was using all my stone and everything. And right now I'm talking about how this is version 0.0.1. And in terms of a pre-alpha, it's pretty bloody fantastic. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going up, down. I think everybody's hungry. How is Uba married to Elu? I thought Elu was married to somebody else. Well, you know, whatever. You know, to each their own. And I'm starting to assign more people to gathering food because we're starting to get hungry. Now, up at the top there, I don't I don't really know what that is. So much better. I think I had to pause there. So much better with 2 people. But up at the top, like I know the one is 13 degrees, that's the temperature, but like the 8, 7, 8, 14, -3, is that also temperature? Like what temperatures we're going to get to? I didn't quite know what those were. Maybe it is the temperatures because of -3. It looks like it goes up and then down. So actually, let's take a look. Well, it's over the -3, but it's still 14 degrees. So maybe it's the next day? Yeah, I don't know what that is, so I guess, you know, I'll learn. Oh, and then somebody died from hunger, and I was like, oh my god, really? And then more people started dying, but it was obviously they were dying of, like, old age, which I thought was a really cool feature to add in. Yeah, Adahi died from old age, which kind of sucked. And so on the bottom it says 21, and then on the top it says 8. I think I don't know what that 21 is for population. Maybe that's the population we can support. Like I said, I'm just learning the game right now. It's all starting out, but I am very impressed with it. I'm going to be doing a few Let's Plays of this, even just the pre-alpha. I'm just going to do different variations of what I'm doing without the tutorial on, just because I love games like this, and I plan on making this a main series that'll probably go on for quite some time. And that hut is rocking again, so there we go. Look at that. Just walk on by. Ignore the sounds you hear. Yes, I don't know what the 21 down, but I'm guessing maybe it's just what we can support. But, like, this game, I would say, is like a combination of Spore, Civilization, and maybe even a bit of SimCity in it. And I'm trying to get people, oh yeah, Elu died from old age, one of our original people. I'm trying to get people to, finish working on that hut over there, and then I was wondering, how did these mammoths die? Like, we haven't killed anything like that. So how did that happen? And I just, you know, you look at the day-night cycle, the fact that we have glare on the screen from the sun setting, really cool. Apparently nobody wants to grow up. That's the general consensus here. So I put every 5 people to gathering food because people are starting to get, and then they're back in the hut again, having sex. So yeah, that's what happens on this planet quite a bit. Now, one thing that I noticed that I thought was really cool, I think we're past that point, was, oh, hold on, we're doing some more research. What did I go for? I think I went for husbandry. Yes. And I researched that. Yeah, that's what I did. When it rains, you'll start to see, like, rain gathering on your screen, and I thought that was just such a cool feature. I was... okay, there they go again. I thought that was such a cool feature. I just really liked it. I thought, oh, that's cool. And it's just, you know, kind of a cool little thing to put in there, I thought. And I guess everybody just kept mining. Yeah, like I said, I didn't realize that it was costing me wood and stone to research things, because I want to finish that hut, and then I'm looking down, I'm like, why is there only 5? Like, I could have sworn there was more. It's because I was researching things. So sometimes it's best to maybe wait on researching so that you can build those huts, because we only have one hut. Everybody's having sex in it. It's got to have some weird smells in it. Yeah, it's... it's probably best to get another hut. Everybody's getting pretty close right now. And then we have 13 people now. 13 people on our little planet. And so I was looking where to... I think, yeah, I wanted to get more people gathering wood, mining. Oh, okay, so here I think we'll see the rain. We were looking... Yeah. And then there was those dead guys. Those ones too. Like, I was like, are you gonna mine it? Like, what are you doing? And he's walking off. And then I realized he was gathering food. So I think I zoomed in a bit, and you can see on the corners of the screen, yeah, you see how it's got those drops? Well, it did. Before I moved it through. Damn it, Baird. Why do you gotta move so fast? But anyways, that's... You see the drops and everything, and I just thought, oh, that's such a cool feature to have. And I think I just more or less was watching everybody now. Just seeing what they were doing. Because it's such a cool little game. I am hugely impressed with it. I cannot wait for the alpha. And yeah, I'm just... Oh, there's more people in the hut. But yeah, I can't wait for the alpha. I cannot wait for the beta and the full version. Like I said in the original video, I did become a backer of this game. I paid $40 kind of through their Kickstarter. It's on their website, and that gave me access to the alpha, the pre-alpha, alpha, beta, and the full version. But just because I'm so excited for this game, you know, I think somebody died there right outside the hut. Yeah, I didn't notice that. So there are people having sex in the hut, and there's a dead body outside the hut. So, and this one's going on for a while too. Okay, wow. So I think I researched domestication. And I just paused there for some reason. I don't know why I was doing that. Oh, maybe they weren't dead. They were just sleeping or idling. And I wanted people to start building things like the cattle ranch, so that's why I added more builders, like not hut builders, but other types of builders. Even from up here we can see that hut moving. That hut's a rockin', don't bother knocking. So on the left here, I'm just looking at some of the buttons over there, curious about what they do. Obviously we'll learn more about it as the game gets more and more developed. What a peaceful planet. Very nice. There's where our little nuggets live. And again, the hut. Like, this is non-stop with some of these guys. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make a civilization. You know, civilization has to start somewhere. And then I was looking at the temperature, the wind, just kind of playing around with the different things. But yeah, that's the video. That's the game. Sorry my audio didn't work the first time, but I hope you liked the commentary. And there'll be more of Universim, even with the pre-alpha. I'm just going to keep playing this game. So, enjoy!